The fuck?
Did you break shit?
Maybe.
It's the Dace Man Show, featuring Gibby, Tits, Frank Ward, Frank Klein, Cheever, Zoidberg, Sir Nicholas Andrew, Chris Bompadre,
I mean, Dace is in
Amber
Atlanta,
Gilroy.
but okay.
This is Travis Goss welcoming you to the Dace-tacular Dacement in Daceford, New Jersey with your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace.
Welcome, guys, to yet another deadly show of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Gibby.
Why is it deadly?
Yeah! And sitting to my left, Frank Ward.
I am not sitting anywhere near you. At
And
all.
sitting to Frank's left, Tits.
Gibby, why is it deadly? I don't understand.
It's poison. We're like crack.
No, we act like we're on crack.
Crack isn't poisonous per se. I mean, if you can OD on it, but I mean, not.
It's good
And
shit.
go on, just never mind.
Good shit. So, life, guys. I have nothing to banter about. Don't look at me. I'm not here to make up fucking fillers.
You are a filler.
Yeah,
I know.
your whole job here is to put filler in right now.
Yeah. Well, Dace is dead yet again.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see if he comes back. He may be buried alive.
Is he traveling next week as well?
Yeah.
Right?
I
We're
think next
remote
week is
again.
Yeah, I think we're remote next week, but then next week after that, we're back.
He's a goner.
That's exciting.
He's a goner. Poor guy.
If only he could take you with him.
Nah.
Mm-mm. That leaves me with just you, Tits? No. I need at least one of them to survive.
True. So needed.
Or somebody. I guess then we have to recruit more people to the show, but
Well,
that's a lot more work.
Dace
Auditions,
could just take her.
handling.
He could bite the bullet.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
a team
like-
player.
Like that would ever happen.
We can hope and pray.
Nah.
Let me think. What happened over the weekend? Anything? Nothing?
I beat Kerbin in fantasy, and he's still bitter.
Everyone beat Kerbin in fantasy.
Yeah, we just covered that. He only would have beat 2 people in the league, so he had a rough
Yeah.
week. It just happened to be against you, which makes it why it sucks. Otherwise, everybody'd be happy that he lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he
I'm
was
super pumped.
undefeated. But, oh well.
No, he's no longer undefeated.
Nope.
You're
For the time
welcome.
being. He could still be the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Dace was complaining about that the other day, that now that we've gotten rid of sports, and they were the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs, but their run fell the same, so...
Yeah, I was going to say they lost as well.
Yeah. Well, did anyone watch that Packers game? Did anybody watch that?
Yeah.
That was insane. Aaron Rodgers pulled an Aaron Rodgers, and it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, nothing surprising about that.
It was just crazy. Like they were like my friend Tim, the one who's a Packers fan, he was losing. He literally was like ready to kill somebody. And it was just like, oh, let me just win this game in the last 3 seconds, because why not? Because I'm Aaron Rodgers. Oh, fuck. Like,
Nothing new. Absolutely nothing new.
Correct. Nothing new, so then we resort to talking about sports because we don't know anything else that's going on in the world.
That's right.
Truth. Honestly.
I mean, we could try and do another 45-minute talk about
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I do want to say, though, before we stop talking about football, but San Fran could have won that game, but they decided to, coast and not fucking keep trying to drive it home on them, and I don't know why they did that.
Well, That's why my friend Tim was so mad. He's like, do you realize that Aaron Rodgers is like a $30 million quarterback going against a quarterback who's like worth like 800,000 right now? Like, is this happening?
Yeah, but if San Fran came out passing and kept trying to drive like they were doing, they could have kept running up score. But instead, they like stalled out and just kept trying to run it, which wasn't working.
Yeah, they're just trying to take the clock down, which makes sense as long as you can get several first downs.
The problem was they didn't have enough of a lead. The problem is they were playing the Packers. They should have not. They shouldn't have taken the fact that they were in the lead into consideration and just kept trying to get points and not just run the clock down, because they should have known that Aaron Rodgers was going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly. You should have been going for touchdowns, not even field goal. Fuck field goals at this point. Like.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you can't leave anything to chance when you're playing Aaron Rodgers. Like you just can't.
Yeah. Same with the Pats and Kansas City game. Really, I mean, Kansas City should have been going for way more touchdowns and not settling for that field goal. This is fuck that. You got to put up 1.5 million points and kill Tom Brady.
I mean, I understand that. Why? Because the Patriots have been doing kind of shitty lately. So I guess they just got too comfortable and then they fucked themselves over.
The Patriots have been doing just fine lately. They had a rough couple weeks, but now they're like, oh yeah, we're the Patriots. And we have everybody healthy, so fuck y'all.
Yeah, they had like a weird beginning where they just were like not doing okay.
It happens to them almost every year. They start a little rocky. It happens.
Yeah. They didn't finish too well last year, though.
They finished pretty decent.
Second, yeah. Pretty sure most people out there would be happy. Like Browns. Pretty sure they'll be happy for second place.
Have the Browns made Baker Mayfield a statue yet? Has that happened yet?
They're in the middle of commissioning it.
They have to be, because this kid is the only thing that's doing anything for them.
Yeah.
Actually, in reality, he's not doing that good.
No, he's not.
But he's doing enough.
He's fucking up more than really helping them. They've actually got a decent defense that's helping them out tremendously.
Yeah. Either way, they've won. That's what's scary.
Like his touchdown to interception ratio in the 3 games that he started, because he didn't start against the Jets, right? Well, either way, he didn't do anything there. He's thrown. No,
he came in at the second half, right?
Yeah, and I mean, granted they won, so he did that. But otherwise, he's thrown for 4 touchdowns, but 5 interceptions.
So
including his fumbles.
But here's the scary part of what's going on with the Browns right now. The Bills, the Colts, the Raiders, the Giants, and the Lions, and the Falcons, and the Niners all have worse records than the Browns right now.
The Raiders are in a fire sale mode. Like, holy shit.
But think about that. The Browns didn't have any wins last year. And now
they have 2.
Oh my god.
Well, they have the tie, and the tie counts better than the loss. So like right now, like the Bills, they're 2-4. I'm pretty sure the Browns technically have a better record because
the Bills were like 1-15 last year. They're not any better than the fucking Browns.
I'm not saying they are, but like they should not. The fact that they have a better record than the Falcons is a little weird.
Falcons are choke artists. Let's be realistic.
They are choke artists. I agree.
Yeah.
We all saw that Super Bowl.
Did the Redskins have a bye week this week?
Not this week. No. They were on bye last week.
Yeah, they were on bye last week. They played this week. I watched that game.
They won this week, I believe. Right?
Oh well, no, because right now they're in the first place in division because they're 3-2. So I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just already had their bye.
Yeah. So
they beat Carolina. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. Like,
that's why I had to giggle, because after Thursday night, there's Eagles fans posting about being at the top of the division. And I was just kind of chuckling to myself, like, you guys, you're just first because you're the first ones to play. Let the rest of the week play out.
No,
Yeah.
I
Fuck,
listen. I'm
calm
not saying
down.
listen. It's also the beginning of the season. Being first in the division isn't shit yet,
Yeah.
honestly. And to be fair, the
Be
rest
first
of
in
the
this division, Jesus Christ, they
that's what
suck.
I'm saying. The rest of the NFC East is a kind of a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
Like being first in a division of terrible teams isn't exactly an accomplishment.
But honestly, there's not many really, I would say, dominant teams out there at the moment.
The
No,
Rams.
let's face. Yeah, the Rams are gonna fucking be the NFC champ. Like,
Yeah.
unless something catastrophic happens,
Yeah, the
Rams.
Rams just came out of fucking nowhere, and
Did they come
they're
out of
out of
nowhere?
control.
They were fucking really good last year.
But that's what I'm saying. They came out of nowhere last year, and they haven't stopped since then.
I mean, it's that's my only thing. Like, it's
Well, the Rams are the only undefeated team still.
Yeah.
But they didn't play the Patriots yet, so
exactly.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens there.
49. So they play the 49ers, so they should win. Then the Packers, Saints, Seahawks, Chiefs. So they're not. You got to wait
don't
till
have any-
11-19 until they get an actual competition.
yeah, they don't have any tough games coming up.
Lions, Bears,
No, the
and
Packers
Eagles.
could give them a run for their money.
They don't have. They have a fucking
No.
easy schedule. Holy shit!
Yeah, I was gonna say their schedule is really, really fucking easy, and the Packers are not a good team.
Is
Their
it-
defense is non-existent at the moment.
Is it in
So-
Lambeau or is it in LA? Where are they playing?
Hey guys, do you want to laugh at
That's
something
at
while
the
Gibby's
Rams.
figuring this out?
Oh,
Do you want to laugh at something while Gibby's figuring this out?
Figure what out? I just said the answer.
Oh,
Idiot.
I just found an article that says Buffalo Wild Wings is launching a barbecue pumpkin spice flavored sauce for the fall
Oh,
for their
Ew.
wings.
sounds delicious.
ew,
That sounds like a white girl is gonna throw up.
ew.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love the fall and I love pumpkin, but this is just getting out of hand.
Yeah, whatever. Just pumpkin everything. Spray everything orange. Call it a day.
Exactly.
Oh god.
All right. Let's go to gaming news. So I don't have to listen to you guys bitching moan about stupid shit for the rest of the night. Yay!
Cool, Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Guys, if you try to log into the PlayStation Network or play any online games on the PS4, you may have found yourself unable to connect. Apparently, the PlayStation Network is suffering from various outages at the moment, without any indication when they'll be resolved.
Aren't they going through like some sort of hacker-ish type bullshit or something?
Aren't they always? Doesn't PlayStation have like a terribly unsecure network?
Well, is it unsecure or are they just being targeted by all the fucking Xbox haters?
Well, how many times has their network been hacked?
Why would you,
3
like-
times?
I mean, I wouldn't personally try and secure my network as much as just securing the fucking credit card shit.
That's what I'm
But,
saying. Like, I feel like their network has been hacked a lot.
Because it doesn't really bother me. As long as it's not affecting the credit card system or whatever. Keep it
Right.
up, guys. Have fun with it. Damn trolls. PlayStation said, we're aware that some users are experiencing issues logging into the PSN. Thanks for your patience as we investigate. And that was as of 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, the cool
Now,
thing
I don't
is,
know if that's Eastern or not. It's the only problem.
the cool thing is though, once they get this whole resolved, whatever it is, they'll give us something for free. Like
Yep.
they'll be like, we fucked up. Here's like PlayStation Plus for 3 months, plus pick some games out that you want now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the
Always
plus side
a
of this
win.
whole thing.
It's like, cool, you got to get a new debit card, but you got something free from PlayStation.
Yep.
Yeah.
A new retro game console is on the way from Analog, the company behind NT Mini and the Super NT. The upcoming Mega SG for $180 will play classic Sega Master System, Genesis, and Mega Drive games over HDMI, and there are plans to sell cartridge adapters for other systems down the road. The Mega SG is fully capable of the original Sega CD add-on out of the box. Analog claims 100% compatibility across all supported platforms. The console is available to pre-order now and is scheduled to ship worldwide April 2019.
Cool.
So, any Sega fans here?
I mean,
I had a
Dave.
Genesis for a while.
I'm not a
but
Sega fan when Dace plays Sonic at 4 in the morning during the gaming marathon.
Why, you don't like Tails?
No, I just don't like hearing ding, 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 ding at 3 a.m. when I've been up for 20 hours.
Well, that's because you should be up for the whole 24, so suck it.
Exactly.
It's 3 a.m. That means we were close to the end, so suck it.
Close.
And then
That
she
means
left.
not to
And
the
then
end.
she left. Pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
that's
to
'cause
the
someone-
end.
I think that's when someone threw a shoe, so I got annoyed and left.
You're welcome. I don't know who should do it. I'll say it was me, just because fuck you.
Good job,
What?
Gibby. Proud of you.
I don't think it was.
I had to get rid of her somehow, some way,
I think it was
some
Dan
shape,
Ralph.
some form. I don't think Dan's ever stayed. But
No,
maybe.
he stayed 1 year.
Has he?
Who
Well,
knows?
good for him. Good job, Dan.
Either way, back to Sega.
He did
job, Gibby.
more than you. So, I'm just saying, there's a system out. It looks like they're going to keep making more and more of these retro fucking systems.
Yeah, why not? I guess.
Yeah, they're fucking selling, people buying them.
Yep.
EA announced that it's considering a PC remastered of some of its Command & Conquer games. Command & Conquer Rivals is scheduled for mobile platforms, but EA wants to respect the long-term fans of the franchise who play the original games on PC. Following the reveal of Rivals, we heard a loud and clear the Command & Conquer community also wanted to see the franchise return to the PC. And as a fan of C&C over 20 years, I couldn't agree more. With that in mind, we've been exploring some exciting ideas regarding remastering the classic PC games and already have the ball rolling on our first effort to celebrate the upcoming 25th year anniversary. The original Command & Conquer was released on PC in 1995 and celebrated its 25th anniversary 2020. Anyone actually play Command & Conquer?
Nope. Woo!
It's actually what started pretty much all of the strategy games.
Yeah.
And then there comes StarCraft! 1996.
Woo!
And now Blizzard owns the world.
Woo!
Just saying.
Woo! I have
Owns
nothing on
the
that. I don't know what more
world.
you want from me. I don't. Woo!
Alright, Pokemon Go.
Oh god! I almost caught my first Mewtwo this weekend. So close.
I
So
got
close.
2 of them so far.
My phone died. It was sad.
Yeah.
Really?
died.
Funny.
It died right as the battle finished.
Oh,
It
that
did.
sucks.
It was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Do you want one, Frank? I have 4.
I don't really need one. I just did it because we were at the Ren Fair and they're like, "Hey, there's a thing over here." So I'm like, "Okay." And then my phone died. But
Exactly.
anyway, continue. Sorry.
Found the game's update. The developer net rolled out its devices last week. Many Pokemon originally introduced to the Sinnoh region from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum have started to appear in a while, giving you a whole new slate of pocket monsters to catch. To commemorate the arrival of the Gen 4 Pokemon, the Pokemon Company has shared a new trailer featuring some of the newly added monsters. I've only caught like 3 or 4 of them, but boo.
I think I've caught 3. I caught the cricket thing, the bird, and the stupid Bidoof shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bidoof shit.
What she said. So, there you go. Gen 4 is adding 107 more Pokemon to the series.
Yay.
Yeah, right now they've only added, 15?
Looks like Turtwig, Chimar, Pipple.
No, if you look on the Pokedex,
Bidolph,
it shows
Kriktot.
15 slots.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Woo!
I don't care.
The other thing they were saying was a lot of this evolutions are available in the wild now. So people are seeing Gyarados and the second you don't have to you can now catch the evolved form of stuff.
Okay. Sounds good. It's amazing. Woo! I feel like a lot of the evolves have been showing up a lot more lately, but yeah. But that's ever since the last event.
No, that was with the psychic stuff, but now I saw a Parasect today, which is the evolved form of Paris. Somebody caught a Gyarados in the wild today, which I don't think that's ever been available before. And the Eevee evolutions have been popping up too.
What? That's some bullshit right there.
Damn right, son.
You have to go out there and you have to train and evolve, you piece of shit. You don't just get to catch a Gyarados out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That is horse shit.
You gotta walk that damn fish.
That is horse shit.
Fuck Gyarados.
Horse shit.
Stupid fucking magic carps. I hate them.
Carp.
Dicks.
There's a good chance many Halo fans have skipped the series strategy spin-off Halo Wars 2. After all, if hair trigger shooters are your thing, it's not a given that you'll be interested in a real-time strategy. But if you're wondering whether the Wars series might appeal to you, Xbox One and PC players will have the chance to find out this weekend when the game will be available to try for free. Specifically, as part of a free play days event, Xbox owners will be able to download and play Halo Wars 2 between October 18th and October 21st. PC gamers can try out Halo Wars Definitive Edition on Steam during the same window of time. There's no word yet about the games. Yes. There is no word yet about the games being on sale for those who want to buy them once the demo period ends, but traditionally it's the case. Both games are available through Xbox Game Pass as well.
I have Game Pass for the next 3 months if you want to borrow my Xbox.
I've been wanting to play the Halo Wars 2. That's originally what Halo was designed for. It wasn't actually designed as an FPS. It was actually designed as a real-time strategy game.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, beer.
Beer.
Black Ops came out.
Did you get it?
Not yet. I'm going to. Apparently you need 50 gigabytes of free space on your PlayStation or Xbox.
That's dumb.
For a day one game patch or patch. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
That's dumb.
I agree. The Battle Royale concept is a force to be reckoned with. A long-stand series. The Call of Duty decided to join the fray. Black Ops 4 introduced Blackouts, the series rendition of the last person standing deathmatch. And we spent some time playing it. Anyone else besides me actually really wanted to play just for that one game mode?
What?
No.
Which one game mode? Just the
Blackout.
survival?
Yeah.
I don't play Call of Duty. I'm not good at it.
I mean, I'm gonna probably end up buying it eventually anyway, but
Yeah. Blackout mode shares many of the basic of its battle royale counterparts. Up to 100 players get airdropped into a wide open, sprawling map in either teams of 2, 4, or in solo matches. Everyone has one life, and the goal is to be the last player or team standing. Players can be ridden by teammates in duos and squads with a short window of time before bleeding out.
Bleeding out, oh god.
Yep. And of course, the ever-shrinking circle, deadly circle closes as match progression and numbers dwindle to force players into conflicts. Looting works similar to PUBG, and weapons, ammo, attachment grenades, and healing items are scattered on the ground and within structures, and supply crates containing valuable gear occasionally drops onto the map. So, I'm interested. It came out. I want to play.
Do it. Do it right now. Go get it. Go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm sure I'll get it eventually, begrudgingly, play it for like a week, and then never play it again like I have the last 3 Call of Duties, but
I
whatever.
still play the other Call of Duty. Like, it's something you can kind of like jump in, play a couple games, and then stop playing. I don't know. Something about it, I like the appeal to it, because all the games are really quick. My only fear with the Blackout mode is it's probably going to be a lot longer of a game.
Probably, I guess.
It's not something you're going to jump into and play 2 games for fucking 10 minutes.
Well, you probably will,
like,
because you'll get destroyed and then decide, fuck this, I'm going to go do something
come
else.
on, man. I mean, I'm first place every time. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. You're just going to go in, die, go, oh, I'll try again, die, and then just get pissed and be like, you know what, fuck this game.
Fuck this game. Alright. Epic Games has filed suit against 2 game streamers for posting videos of cheats in Fortnite and directing users to purchase those cheat tools. Brandon Lucas, who goes by Golden Mods, is being sued for violating Digital Millennium Copyright Act breach of contract and Torius interference Colton's Contour? What the fuck is that? Eccentric, who often appears with Lucas in his streams, was also named in the suits. Reports that Epic is requesting that Lucas and Contour earnings be disgorged. I don't know what the fuck that means. Giving Epic an extra share of their profits since they were
disgorged.
Yeah.
Like gorged?
DISGORGED. Earnings to be. I'm assuming they just want them not to get the money and then give all the money to Epic.
Disgorge means it's a verb. Past tense is disgorged. Past participle is disgorged. Definition number 1: cause to pour out. The combine disgorged a steady stream of grain. Secondary definition: remove the sediment from a sparkling wine after fermentation. I assume it's the first one.
I think so too.
There we go. Look, we learned something new today.
I don't know how that refers into that, but alright. Given Epic an extra share of their profits since they were obtained unjustly, along with the standard damages and court costs. It also has requested that YouTube pull several videos. The studio isn't exactly hurting for money, so the tough legal stance appears aimed primarily at sending a message to cheaters. Lucas, for his part, has said that other streamers were participating in similar behavior, and so he didn't think of his videos as problematic. Cheating has been a pervasive problem for Fortnite, on top of the usual rationale of protecting the sanity of its games. Epic has reason to be concerned about phishing schemes from sites claiming to give away cheat-enabled versions. The studio is aiming to beef up its anti-cheat mechanisms in the game itself, but cutting off the sources by discouraging streamers from promoting cheats could help mitigate the need for those steps later.
So don't cheat, cheaters.
I like cheating.
The
we all
gods
like cheating.
have spoken.
Well, we all like winning, and cheating makes it easier. But don't cheat, you cheaters.
Cheater.
Fucking cheaters.
Don't cheat or Frank's gonna find you.
I'm not that motivated. I'm just asking nice.
And we're going through my fucking stories really quick today.
I've only had like 4 stories. Have you had more?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5, 6, 7. This is my 8th story.
Is it? I must have blacked out for some of them then, because I don't remember that many going through.
If you ever wanted to change your PSN online ID on your PS4, but were frustrated by the lack of ability to do so,
Well,
there's
now
some
you
good
can't sign in,
news.
so who cares? Oh.
Yeah. Some good news on the horizon. Sony has announced it will be testing a new feature that allows you to change your PlayStation Network name. The much-requested PSN Online ID change feature is currently entering PlayStation's preview program before rolling out more widely to all users. As of now, the feature will only be available to PlayStation users that have registered as testers for previous PS4 system software betas. For all those that do get access, you'll be able to do your first change for free. Changes after that will cost $10 for PlayStation Plus members. It will cost $5 after the first change. So you can
Cool,
keep changing
I
your
guess.
name, I guess.
I mean, if people need that, I don't care personally, but I guess cool.
I agree. I don't really care either.
I don't have a PlayStation.
Blizzard has addressed the rumors that Diablo 3 is getting crossplay support. Although the developer knows of players' excitement, it confirmed Diablo 3 crossplay isn't in the works right now. So, while we love the idea of bringing our players together across platforms, we do not have any plans to implement cross-platform gameplay for Diablo at this time. A Blizzard rep told Comic Book. So, I find it interesting because they said that because there's two rumors. One was a rumor, and the other one is that they're working on Diablo basically 4. And Blizzard both came out this week. I don't have the other story in front of me, but it came out for both this week saying that the crossplay isn't happening and that Diablo 4 isn't happening, and that neither of those are the things that they're going to be doing at E3. So a lot of people are wondering what Blizzard's going to be showcasing at the event. Speculations.
More WoW shit. That's all they do, and that's all they care about.
I mean, that's a good guess.
Weren't they
possibly
lucky?
Happen.
Weren't Diablo fans lucky to get Diablo 3, let alone be hoping for Diablo 4?
Yeah, you ain't kidding on that one. I think Diablo 3, I think they started and stopped it like 3 times. I kept getting squashed.
Exactly. Like lucky enough that you even got this far. Now you're going to be like, why don't they make a 4th one? Yeah. It's not going to happen. Go back to WoW. Just shut up.
Tell us how you really feel, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
No, that was it.
That was it. That's how he really felt. God damn it.
Quit your bitching.
Alright, I have one more story.
Uh-oh.
And I guess Frank's gonna have to go for a long ass time.
It's fine. I have a douchebag of the week.
Not really
All right.
long ass. I mean, by the time we make it through the song and my song and stuff, it's like 20 minutes. And you guys will train roll the whole thing for most of it anyway. It's fine.
Like
Alright.
I said, I also have a douchebag of the week if we
And
need
then
it.
for my last story, it's a list.
Oh, the fuck you doing with a list?
I know, right? Halloween is quickly approaching, and it's time to buy costumes.
No,
So
I've
here's
already
a-
got mine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Here's a list of costumes
I already
that are
got mine.
game-related.
It's fine. I already got mine. It's fine.
Frank's penguin, like always.
Dude, we found a penguin costume for the baby, and I wanted to get it. Because I said we should dress him up as a penguin. Me and Ashley should dress up as penguins.
What? Hey,
And then you,
hey,
you'd be
there will be a penguin death match if that happens.
That's
Shit
why I
will
wanted
go
to do
down.
it. That's why I wanted to do it. Because I assume the penguin you still has all the blood on it, right?
No. No, because the blood turned into like a shit brown color after it
Yeah,
dried.
he ended up getting a new penguin costume last year.
Damn it. I was going to say I beat the shit out of that penguin. Penguin fight and I won. Oh well. But yeah, we keep changing. I don't know what the hell we're going to do now. Anyway. So you could do you could do Fortnite, which I've seen a shit ton of. So you can have the Beef Boss mask, the Cuddly Team Leader mask, Fox mask, Rex, Skull Trooper, Bright Bomber, Cuddle Team Leader.
I already
Fox
have
mask.
my costume.
Well, this isn't all about you, all right?
Yeah, really? God damn.
Yeah.
Or you could go Nintendo if you guys want to. So you could do
Go.
Mario on Yoshi.
So how many Bowsette costumes do you think we're gonna see this year, though?
How many what?
The Bowsette thing that they did.
There's a Bowsette.
I don't
Oh
know
my
what
god, you didn't
Bowsette
see
is.
the big deal? Holy shit! So
No idea what you're talking about.
No,
there's
I don't
this
really.
thing that got created or released where Bowser can wear a crown and turn into a girl.
Okay.
It's like creepy. Like people on Reddit got real creepy with it.
Oh well,
Say
that's
so.
because that's just the internet.
Yeah, it's not on my list. Anyway.
This wasn't covered in gaming news by Gibby, so how are we
Yeah.
supposed to know about it?
Luigi, Princess Peach,
This was one day ago.
Bowser.
Gibby, this should be at the top of your fucking list. This is like groundbreaking news.
Mario Kart, and Link.
My God,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
that is my point exactly.
Go ahead, Frank. Do the story.
Now, this isn't my segment. As reported by Go Nintendo, this mod by Leonard Killer allows players to explore Hyrule as Bowsette. So Bowsette's really for Zelda? It's not like Bowser.
No, that's it. Bowsette happened like a couple weeks ago. There's a mod in Legend of Zelda where you can play like Bowsette. But Bowsette's been around for a few weeks now.
Well, the Zelda one's the groundbreaking one that just happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we'll go with that.
There's a whole Wikipedia about Bowsette. Gender bent version.
Yeah, it's creepy. Like, it's really creepy. Because now people are being, like, weird. And, like, you know how the internet, somehow everything turns into, like, you know, people doing their own versions of, like, porn and, like, weird shit to it. Well, people don't realize that Bowsette's essentially a transvestite.
Oh, well, but Bowsette wasn't... It's not by Nintendo. Nintendo didn't come out with Bowsette according to the wiki.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
The
heard,
wiki
like,
said it's a fan-made...
It's a mod.
Oh,
It's a mod.
maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know
She-
know the full
she was
story.
created
I just
by
know it's
artist
creepy.
IK92 in a comic strip, which he posted on DeviantArt and Twitter in September 2018.
Okay, well, it got creepy real fast. That's all
That's
I
not
know.
a real thing until they made it somewhat a real thing and put it in Zelda Breath of the Wild. or
No,
whatever,
they didn't. A mod is, again, it's not
It's a fan
made by Nintendo. It's made by somebody else.
Yeah, it's creepy. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna see Bowsette. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
there. Work
gonna
progress.
happen.
Yeah, so never mind. That's not news. I'm sorry, Gibby. I'm sorry for yelling at you, Gibby. Trish, you're a moron. It's not
Exactly.
news. Who gives a shit
Um,
what some nerd did in their basement?
You could do
Pretty much.
Star Wars. You got Darth Vader, Han Solo, Kylo Ren, Princess Leia, Stormtrooper. There's so many more Star Wars characters you can be. I don't understand why they just stopped at those.
I don't know why they need to make the list. Like, go Star Wars.
Well, I
Just
think it's
don't
because
watch-
Battlefront.
Oh. Or the-
Overwatch. You could be Diva, Hanzo, Reaper, Sombra, Tracer, Widowmaker, Reaper, Soldier 76.
I do think there's gonna be a lot of Overwatch Halloween characters this year. Overwatch and Fortnite are gonna take over.
I was gonna say I think Fortnite's gonna be like the biggest one. And then it's got Batman, Catwoman, Joker, Poison Ivy, Lego Batman.
I actually saw a kid dressed as the Lego Joker from Lego Batman at Disney.
Yeah. And then we have some random shout outs. We have Spider-Man, Lego Ninjago.
Lego Ninjago, yeah.
Master Chief, Minecraft Creeper, Minecraft Steve, Pokemon's Ash Ketchum, Pikachu, Squirtle, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, So, there you go. That's my list. Quick one. I know. I'm sorry.
That was a really kind of shit list. Like, it's like,
This is
yeah,
what you can be.
You can, yeah, whatever.
It's basically Gibby went on Party City's website, went to the kids section, and clicked on the section that says video game character.
We went shopping, like I said, and there was a lot more that I seen. And I will say one thing that I think is interesting. There is a lot more female costumes than there are male costumes.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure there's a study out there that girls dress up more than dudes or some shit.
But it's no, like because we used to go out all the time, and it was never this staggering in the female side of things.
Well, what it probably is the fact that they take a lot of male costumes and make a female version. So I think it's the lack of the fact that there might be female costumes they don't have male versions of.
Yeah. And Star Wars I thought was quite interesting. There's a lot more of the old trilogy, or like the original trilogy, than any of the new shit. Like there is new shit, but nowhere near the same kind of quantity as the old stuff. Like you have like 3 or 4 different versions of like Darth Vader, and then there's one version of Kylo Ren. There's like 2 or 3 different versions of Princess Leia, and then you have one version of Rey.
Yeah,
it's like goddamn. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
They have more movies to draw off of, or something. I don't fucking know.
It shouldn't matter. That's the new thing in town. It doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. And of course, then there's Chewbacca, but it doesn't matter if new or old. Chewbacca's Chewbacca.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go to Frank's corner.
Oh, woohoo!
Following interpretation is brought to you by Taste and Good Form.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance for the devil in the pale moonlight?
History! We all about it!
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Down on the corner, out in the street.
Alrighty then. Welcome to the corner, everybody.
Boo!
Gonna be real fun for everyone. Because I have more quote-unquote creepy facts. And it's good, because it's Halloween season, and everybody loves spooky, creepy, spooky. So, yeah. Here we go. And I have, how many do I have? Just to see. There's a list of, looks to be 20. So if I do about 1 a minute, brings us right to 9 o'clock, a little bit over. So, perfect. Perfect. You ready? You ready, Gibbs? Gibby?
Gibby?
He went to get a beer, didn't he? Son of a bitch! Fucking asshole. Like, oh, that's Frank's turn now. I'm just gonna walk away from the fucking show, because who cares what he's talking about? I'm just a little shithead bird. Fucking bullshit.
Please just continue. Huh? Thanks. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, now I'm just gonna continue on. Fucking Gibby doesn't give a shit.
Can you please just rant about Gibby for the next 15 minutes?
No, because who knows how fucking long he's gonna be. He's probably going to get fucking beer, probably change the baby's diaper, take a piss, maybe wander back here by like 8:50 just so he can...
Never!
Oh, there he is. You fucking jackass, you just walk off.
It's my show. I can do as I please. God.
God damn it. You ready now? You good?
No.
Alright, fire mummies of the Philippines were shrunken by being filled with a salty liquid, smoked over a fire, and filled with tobacco smoke. Isn't that fun?
No.
So if you needed to shrink some mummies up, just get some salty liquids, aka jizz, and a fire, aka fire. There you go.
AKA STD, so you're pissing fire.
Ooh, there you go. Future biotechnology could soon be used to make prisoners feel as if they had served a 1,000-year sentence in a matter of hours. So,
What
like,
was that?
brainwash? Future biotechnology. I don't have a, like, what is it? Is this just the link for the picture, or is this the... I click this. Future biotechnology could soon be used to make prisoners feel as if they had served a 1,000-year sentence in a matter of hours.
That's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the whole told you type creepy fact, but I really.
But so now the question is, if that's the case, can I learn? Can you teach like a 5-year-old up to like calc in an hour?
Maybe.
Because you're giving more time, so therefore can you? Like I'm thinking Dragon Ball Z, where they go inside that what's called room, and like you're in there for a day, but really it's a year. Does that make any sense?
Future biotechnology could be used to trick a prisoner's mind into thinking they had served a 1,000-year sentence. A group of scientists have claimed. Philosopher Rebecca Roach is in charge of a team of scholars focused upon the ways futuristic technologies might transform punishment. Dr. Roach claims the prison sentence of serious criminals could be made worse by extending their lives. So you're a little twisted bitch, aren't you? Speaking to Aeon magazine, Dr. Roach said drugs could be developed to distort prisoners' minds into thinking time was passing more slowly. There's a number of psychoactive drugs that distort people's sense of time. So you could imagine developing a pill or a liquid that made someone feel like they were serving a 1,000-year sentence, she said. A second scenario would be to upload human minds to computers to blah. Yeah, then now we're just getting crazy.
No, I was gonna say that doesn't make any sense.
But
so how do you get re-download it into the body?
Yeah, that's just called killing them.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no fucking way.
The vibe I got out of that is I don't think it'll ever happen because that's gonna qualify under cruel and unusual punishment. You fucking drug them to make them go insane. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just my guess. I mean, maybe it will because I read an article about how solitary actually is like cruel and unusual punishment, but they use that for any given reason. You accidentally step on a guard's toe, into the block with you.
Really?
Kind of, sort of. I exaggerated a bit, but yeah. Along the lines of like, what is it like? I don't feel like looking it up, but there's like if you're in there for like 3 days alone, you actually start to develop psychosis.
I feel like I would prefer to be in solitary.
Yeah, but you have nothing though. Like you're just there with yourself. You can only jerk off so many times to your imagination.
I hate people, so.
But again, you don't have anything to. You just gonna sit there and stare at the wall?
Yeah, why not? Well, I'm sure you just do like push-ups, sit-ups.
Gibby, you don't do those now.
Well, if I was in prison, I would. You gotta beat the fuck up, man. Otherwise, you'll be somebody's bitch.
Gibby, we both know if you're in prison, you're gonna be somebody's girlfriend.
I doubt it. I think I might make somebody my girlfriend, though.
Who, the wall? You said you want to be in solitary.
The
just gonna sit there and pick out a fucking hole in the wall?
When I get back out, yo, I gotta train up inside solitary so I can come back and make somebody my bitch. Is that not how it works?
Sure.
Sure. I've never been to prison, so I can't confirm nor deny these allegations.
Right. And everyone knows, according to the movies, if you're going to break out of prison, the best place to do it at is in solitary. Just saying. So clearly, that's where you want to be.
Well, nobody's paying attention to you, so I guess.
Yeah, and they don't expect somebody in solitary to break out.
Anyway, moving on. Thousands of small, all male, bones that were discovered in the ancient Byzantine sewer were found to be those of the unwanted children of the women who worked at the brothel above the sewer. The girls could be raised to work in the business, but the boys couldn't, so more than 100 male bodies were found.
That's fucked up.
Yep. Like, they had a brothel, probably didn't use any sort of protection back then.
Nope.
So, doot, I have a baby. It's a boy. Throw it in the fucking sewer. We don't want it.
Jesus.
That's odd because you go to China and it's like they just throw away the girls. They only want the boys.
Well, they're only using the girls so they can just keep, out with the old, in with the new
So,
kind of deal. Like,
are I don't even know what to call them, prostitutes or whatever, the ones doing it, or the people that own them doing it?
like throwing the kids away and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be the whatever she's called.
Because I feel like if you had a kid, you're not going to want them to follow in your same footsteps if you're,
The dead mother. No, they do in that. They're like, I'm a whore, my kid's gonna be a whore. Raise her up.
Really?
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Interesting. Okay, never mind. I could be wrong.
In 2014, a woman in Edinburgh was experiencing constant nosebleeds for several weeks. She didn't think too much of it until she noticed something moving in her nose while she was
gross.
showering. There was a 3-inch...
Wait a minute. How did she know it was moving if she was in the shower?
She probably
Does she have a
felt
fucking
it.
mirror in it?
Felt it, or maybe some people have mirrors in the shower.
I'm just saying, how can you not feel it like throughout the day? Like what is the shower that makes your nose sensitive? Huh, tits? Huh?
I don't know. I'm not,
You're
I'm
the
not this
one
woman.
you're the one defending it. You gotta answer it now.
Dude, I don't fucking know. Just keep going. Let's
There was a
not-
3-inch long leech living in her nose.
Oh my god.
Just
That's
3
why you don't
inches,
swim
huh?
in rivers. There you go.
Oh my god, yeah, we did that at that campground once. Those leeches are fucking brutal.
Well, yeah, just don't snort them.
Yeah. Oh, wait, really?
It was in her nose. Well, I wouldn't recommend snorting them, but it was in her nose. Remember that bit?
Clearly, snorting's the way to go.
I don't know how else you get a leech in your fucking nose without noticing.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Unless
or
you're
maybe
being
she was
punished by your man.
I was gonna say she was sleeping and has really bad friends that were like, tee hee.
I'd
Those
do
are
it.
really bad friends.
No,
Hey
it's
Trish, you
not.
want to go camping?
Yeah, want to go
Negative.
camping, Trish?
Come on.
Come on, why
yeah, we'll go camping.
not?
Yeah.
Even if
What's
you had
wrong
asked
with
me
you?
before you read this article, I still would have told you no.
Well, that's just
Bullshit.
rude. That's just
That
mean.
is just rude. That's fucking. That is. mean.
Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland, wanted to marry a girl named Alice when she was 11 years of age. He was 31 at the time.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's
1000% nothing wrong with that.
It's believed by many that the famous book was about her. But, okay, now, hold on. What... Alice in Wonderland... tale book? Was it a book?
So, if that's the case, then is see the guy the Mad Hatter?
Okay, so it was published in 1865. So wasn't that kind of like the norm then, though? Like,
I
like
wouldn't
100
say
years
it
ago.
was normal, but
If the parents
it was more
agreed to it.
common.
Well, okay. So, yeah, where it's a little bit more like, get them while they're young, and
Yeah.
So it sounds
would-
creepier to us than it probably actually was to them. Is all I'm getting at.
I could see that, and I would unfortunately agree with you.
Yeah, different times, different ways, you know.
Yeah.
The reason why fridge doors are magnetic is because back when they could only be opened from the outside, children would often get trapped and die while playing hide and seek. That's a really good hiding spot, and nobody found you.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I was thinking the same fucking thing. I mean, pretty good spot.
You won at that point. You're winner.
Yeah. Timmy's been missing for hours. Where is he?
But I mean, how did they lock before though? Because if they didn't have the magnetic thing, didn't they have like a fucking?
It was probably like a lever or something. Is my
Oh,
guess.
like an automatic,
No, like on the outside, like you have to pick it up, sort of like
like a car door almost kind of deal. Like the way.
I was thinking like a tractor trailer, the back of it, where it's like, it kind of like when you shut it, it like automatically locks.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you could easily open it from the outside.
Because you have the
but-
lever.
Yeah, you can't do that shit from the inside.
And nobody could hear you scream.
Dude, that's fucked up, but yes, no one
Z-
can.
Zina Portnova poisoned more than 100 Nazis during World War II. She was captured in 1943, killed the Nazi interrogator, her and another two... Wait, what? Killed the Nazi interrogating her and another two when trying to escape.
Jesus, good for her.
She was executed at the age of 18 in 1944. I don't see how that's creepy. That's fucking badassery right there.
She got some balls on her.
I want to know how she was. I want to know how she killed the guy that was interrogating her and then took two others out. Like I want to know that story.
That's awesome.
Frank Goldsmith Jr. was a Titanic survivor who later lived in Detroit. That's scary enough. He never took his kids to baseball games because the stadium roars reminded him of the screams he heard on April 14th, 1912. Well, yeah, that's sad. Depressing. Yeah. I don't know what the Detroit part had to do with any of this story, though.
I mean just so they wanted to feel worse for him because he was from Detroit?
I would assume so. Like, ended up going there. It was poor choices. Narwhals let out a squeal so loud that it's deafening to humans.
What the hell's a narwhal exactly?
It's a whale.
With a horn. It's like a horned whale thing.
Okay.
Well, what more do you want?
I don't know, to be honest. That's just odd. But okay, keep going.
The narwhal or narwhal is a medium-sized toothed whale that possesses a large tusk from a protruding canine tooth. Lives year-round in the Arctic waters around Greenland, Canada, and Russia. It's one of the two living species of whale in the Monodontidae family, along with the beluga whale.
Beluga.
Yeah, there you go. Crows have the ability to remember human faces. They can even teach other crows to dislike particular people that may have wronged them at some point. Because crows are smarter than us.
Damn. I feel like it's becoming a common occurrence when animals are smarter than humans. I'm just saying, it's a little weird.
It is.
We're realizing that we're actually really stupid.
Yeah.
Before human sacrifice ceremonies, the Aztecs would blow into a whistle that let out what sounded like a blood-curdling scream. So that's fun.
Okay.
That's just a parade right there. Just blow into it. Jamais vu is the opposite of déjà vu. This is when you feel like you're seeing or experiencing something for the first time, despite rationally knowing that you've seen or done it before. Like me, every time I go up to bat in softball. Like, it feels like it's the first time I'm fucking up there because I can't seem to do anything right. You had to be there. Did Gibby leave again? Did you die?
I'm trying to follow along. I don't get it.
Okay, you know what deja vu is, right?
Sort of.
It's where you
It's
kind
a
of
black
feel...
cat, right?
It's where you feel like you've already experienced something even though you haven't.
Like this show.
No, this is more the jamais vu for you, that we've done this so many times, but you feel like it's your first time.
Gibby, the easiest way to describe it is if you have a dream and then you wake up and it pretty much happens in real life.
Never happens.
Moving on, because he's not going to get it. We'll have to draw diagrams. There's got to be charts. He's lost.
I need a Venn diagram, god damn it.
In 1902, St. Pierre volcano erupted and killed all 35,000 people in the town. Well,
just 35,000? It's a small-ass town.
Actually, 25,999. Because all but one man, the man who survived, did so because he was the worst prisoner in the town and was kept in solitary confinement. So there you go. There's your...
Again, solitary, man. Yep. You gotta go into solitary confinement.
Yep.
Perfect reason.
Whole town got devastated, and you just kind of probably starved to death in your solitary cell because I don't think you're getting out. But good for him. Battery farmed poultry have been known to partake in cannibalistic acts, sometimes even eating their own chickens. So how about that, Gibby?
Chickens.
Good. That's all you took away from that? Perfect.
Are
There's
you
an
really
abandoned-
surprised?
Nope. There's an abandoned village in Delaware that was said to have been founded by witches in the early 1900s. It is covered with satanic symbols.
Witches. Charmed came back on.
And apparently it sucks.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was anywhere near as good as the original.
Kind of want to know where this witch village in Delaware is. We should go there. Anyway,
Great.
moving on. After an airplane crashed into the Empire State Building in 1945, a damaged elevator fell 70 stories with a woman inside.
She lived.
Luckily, no, she survived, so I don't know why that's a creepy story. L'Appel du Vide.
Maybe because then later more planes hit it and it collapsed.
That's the different towers. Close though, but different.
Same city.
Totally that. Not yeah.
Same country.
Empire State. Yeah. L'Appel du Vide is when you have self-destructive thoughts for a split second.
I have such thoughts all the time.
Oh, it's the same thing as it's French for call of the void. Okay. For instance, picturing yourself swerving in oncoming traffic or jumping off a bridge, although you never really would do it. Yeah, in English, you just call it call of the void.
I jumped off the bridge before. Actually, several times.
Where you have more or less suicidal thoughts, but not actually suicidal thoughts.
I survived. There's only like 30 feet in the air.
Try
pretty
higher
fun.
this time.
Pretty
Good
fun.
to know.
Japanese
ahead.
honeybees kill hornets by completely covering them in a giant ball of bees and shaking violently. They generate so much heat this way that they literally cook the hornet alive. So they just rub up against it like, yeah,
Yeah,
get
boy.
group hug.
Yeah, boy.
You are always 6 minutes away from death. Breathing resets that clock. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's true.
That is quite interesting.
See that?
Never thought of it that way.
That's a creepy fact that we need there. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that is creepy.
how about that? And last but not least, 3 a.m. is known as the Devil's Hour because it is said that during this hour, the veil between the worlds and the paranormal world is the thinnest. That's why paranormal shows always do their overnight shit at like 3 a.m.
Really?
That shouldn't.
Okay. I did not know that.
I really wish these two should have been flipped. Should have been paying more attention. Because the fact to end on is that you're always 6 minutes away from death. Breathing just resets that clock.
That's a good one. It's a really good one.
It is. So look at that, Gibby. We went 3 minutes over even. Mainly because I spent like 3 minutes yelling at you because you ran away.
Hey, some of us had to get a beer, okay?
That was funny. He was very upset.
Anyway, plugs. Frank, go.
Follow me on Twitter at the Dace Man Show. I tweeted.
Twatted.
I twitted.
I tweeted the other day because I saw this bullshit.
Bullshit.
They have Ego commercials that are now telling you to share your Ego, and that is
No,
bullshit.
Don't do
We are
that.
getting too soft as people if you're going to share your fucking Ego. No, it's my Ego. Get your own.
Everyone gets a trophy.
Lego my Ego, bitch. Go on.
Tits.
I have nothing. You know that. I'm currently trying to
Tits.
find people to trade my hair crosses with.
You're a pussy. Alright. Please, guys, email me at thedacemanshow@gmail.com. Please check us out at thedacemanshow.com. Please follow Chris, I guess, at the Daceman. There's a ton of other people you need to follow. I don't know them. The Twitter universe makes no sense to me. Happy New Year. Please check us out every single Tuesday at 8 o'clock. We stream every Tuesday for an hour. Our greatest podcast known to man, the Dace Man Show. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, which I'm going to try and get later. We also, every Thursday we do D&D. I am a drunk dwarf. I do very well. I kill things. We do have some people guest show ups. Frank showed up one time. I guess he's really the only guest. Woo!
Yeah.
You did well.
One and
I
done.
showed up. I didn't play. I just pissed Dan
Oh
Ralph
yeah,
off.
yeah. That was pretty funny too.
I thought I gave him whiplash with how fast he turned around.
That's right. Then you can check us out on YouTube, Dace Man Show, I believe. We have obviously our Twitch here at Dace Man and Friends, I believe is what we actually. Yeah, Dace Man and Friends. Please give us a heart, a like, thumbs up across all our social media platforms. I love you all. So, well, for the few, for the proud, and the Dace Tacky. I'll see you guys.